Today's guest chef brought to you by Baszler's Market. Fresh food fast.
Well, we have a wonderful chef with us today, Melissa Schollaert. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Julie.
It is truly a pleasure to have you. We are going to tell you coming up a little later in the show how you can get even more recipes from Melissa for healthy living, because that's what you have taken an approach to, right?
Yep. I'm a holistic health and nutrition counselor, so I help people implement gradual lifestyle changes to finally meet their goals.
And you know, the reason that you're doing this, I don't want to spend too much time on this because we want to cook, but people need to know you had a life-changing experience that made you take this on.
I did. Basically, I thought I was leading a really healthy lifestyle, and unfortunately it caused a lot of inflammation, allergies, and I ended up having to have surgery on my ear as a result, and it was such a long, drawn-out, awful process. I have dedicated my life to just helping people be well and healthy, you know, whether it's lose 5 pounds or something as severe as me.
Yeah, well, you know, the alternatives are there. I think we all just sometimes don't think about them. And today you're giving us 2 great ones because we all love French fries and we all love mashed potatoes.
Absolutely.
Let's face realities here, but you're going to give us some neat alternatives. Starting with the sweet potato fries, which folks in the studio are ready to taste, I have to tell you, Melissa.
Oh, good. Well,
right.
I brought kind of a slew of fall vegetables. Basically, like sweet potatoes, these are nice and sweet. Root vegetables this time of year, they're very grounding, they're very balancing, they're calming. The sweet factor kind of helps us after a holiday when we've had a lot of sweets, so we're not, you know, doing that up and down cycle. These are chock full of beta carotene, good for our eyes, very nourishing to our spleen, our pancreas, our stomach, reproductive organs. These are going to help push out toxins, so yucky holiday food to help us.
That's a good thing to get that out.
Right.
So the recipe for these is really quite simple. I think we're going to have that on the screen right now.
Yep.
Sweet potatoes. Now, coconut oil is a unique one.
Coconut oil is full of selenium, so it's
Okay.
an anti-inflammatory. It helps people drop weight. It helps lower the LDL, the bad cholesterol.
Okay.
It's nice and sweet, so it complements our sweet potato fries really well.
Sure.
It's got a slew of health benefits, so that's a big upgrade there.
Now, what you did with these is cut them up and then just basically put them in the oven, correct?
Yep, I threw the coconut oil is kind of solid. I don't know if you could see that or if you've played around with that before, but so I usually put a couple tablespoons on the baking sheet, throw in the oven while it's preheating just so it melts down. Cut your fries, your potato, real skinny if you want, or if you want like wedges, I kind of cut these a little bit thicker, and then you just throw them in, flip them halfway through. If you want them more crispy, broil them for like 1 minute, 2 minutes on each side at the very, very end. Keep your eye on them because I've kind of smoked out the kitchen before by walking away and forgetting, but if you like that real crispy taste. And then, you know, I kind of threw the basil, cayenne, or paprika, recipe, but you can also sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon to keep them really sweet too, and more on the sweet kind of desserty side. So you can really play around with these, find what works for you with them.
From the sweet potatoes, we go to parsnips, which for some folks out there may be like, oh, what the heck is that? So you brought it in its raw form and explain to folks what you did.
Okay, so they look like white carrots. They're parsnips. They're, again, a root vegetable. These are going to purify our blood. They're going to improve mental clarity after the sluggishness from the holidays. They're going to improve circulation. They're full of potassium and fiber, so again, they're going to move out that sluggishness and reset everything. And all these sweet vegetables are also going to really balance our blood sugar, which is huge for those cravings. So basically, you're just going to grab, you know, a package of these, or you can grab them bulk, either way. I kind of just washed them up really well, sliced them. Once you get them sliced up, you're just going to kind of like, you know, throw them in your boiling water over here.
Okay.
These boil, I'm going to turn that up a little bit, but these are going to cook up pretty quick, maybe 10 minutes.
That's not long at all.
Yeah, so they're really fast. You just, you know, kind of test them with your fork after 10 minutes. When it slides in like regular potatoes, you know, you kind of stab them when you cook them.
Absolutely.
Then you'll know they're done, and you drain them off.
Then once you do that, you have actually mashed these, and this is so awesome because it looks like a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Now, what have you done seasoning-wise to sort of season those up?
There's a lot of variations that you can use here. I like to use full-fat canned coconut milk. You can get this in the international section at the grocery store, kind of as like a sour cream. You could also use a full-fat Greek yogurt. That's another good substitution. And then you could do raw or organic butter, or just a few spins of an organic olive oil. This has a lot of vitamin E, heart healthy, so really, really good for you. Big upgrades.
These are such awesome recipes. And the best part about this, folks, is that not only did you get these 2 recipes today, which, by the way, coming up later in the show, I'm going to taste all this and let you know how great it is, but also coming up later in the show, we're going to have details about where you can go on Monday with Melissa to enjoy more recipes just like this, because you said you've dedicated your life to this, and now there's a way you can enjoy it as well. So we're going to have you stick around. Would you mind?
I would love to.
All right, Melissa, thank you so much. Now stay with us. When we come back, we're going to make a little stop at Food City at the Opry and take a tour with owner Rado Kelly.